Hey everyone, we're back with some Fate Grand Order with Avalon le Fae. Last time we met Muramatsu, right? And I think this time we have a Mashu chapter, and it's really long. Well, not too long, it's like gonna be an hour long. Which for 3 arrows, that is very deceiving. But we're in Sheffield. Okay, yeah. It's been a little bit since I last recorded. I do feel like the story is meandering a little bit, right? It's very long, and not too much has happened ever since like we got this Silas barrier. So I'm hoping it picks up the pace. Maybe it will here with Mashu. I've actually been seeing a lot of posts, like just being like, "Oh, Avalon the like." I was on it's one of those subreddits about gaming that I'm like, okay, yep, don't care, you know. Like, then I see an article like, oh yeah, this X game that I like is good. I'm like, yeah, that's so true. And then Y game that I dislike is bad. Yep, yeah, that's right. Mainly I just view those for like news though. Like I don't follow stuff. But I saw like 10 posts like, Fate Grand Order, Avalon le Fae is the best gaming story of all time. I'm like, what the heck? People actually like this? Well, no, okay, I like it, right? Just like it's weird, right, to see it actually get somewhat critical acclaim, right? Like a story 400 hours into a gacha game. I'm really wondering where it goes now, though, right? Like, I wasn't up until now. I didn't really think people rated it like higher than like Atlantis. I definitely see why people like it. Like the first couple chapters, I loved, and I still like it. Just so long. Just weird, like, what's it do that's so good, I guess, right? I mean, we should have a long way to go, so let's figure that out. There it is, a Nice, that's Sheffield, the biggest top city in all of northern Britain. What an incredible citadel. Forget she was called a Nice. Is that a castle up there on the hill? That's right, it's the only place with ramparts like that apart from Camelot. Did you know there's something special about Fairy Britain's ramparts? They're all also bounded fields. The fairies that build them take a lot of time making sure they come out just right. Basically, nobody can get past these walls except through the gate. The gate's open, you're free to pass. It's closed, nothing's getting through. Oh, so it's like, that's how it worked in Fate Stay Night, the temple? You'd only get through the gate. If you went the other way, you'd get, like, drained. Those are the rules with these kind of magic walls are built with, sorry. Plumbing and windows aside, as long as you can keep the gate protected, everything inside will be safe. They say Boggart's the one who had this built, including the castle. So, wonder how that works, with plumbing and windows. Are we gonna have to, like, crawl into the sewer pipe? It's gross. Boggart? Is that the Lord of Sheffield? Sure is. It's also known as Boggart the Braggart and Boggart the Loveless. Is he the elf? I forget. He didn't just lose the battle to decide who would lead the Fang clan. Oh no, he's a furry. Okay, sorry. So he's once in the running to lead the Fang clan? Must be quite the fairy then. Braggart speaks for itself. Well, why is he also known as Loveless? Nobody likes him. Because he swore off marrying for love. Now only takes human women as wives. Oh. Okay, never mind. This guy's kind of a jerk. Every fairy he married in the past all hated his guts. Only reason he lost his man in battle with Woodward. Unless he secretly loves the human woman and he treats them nicely. We don't know him. Don't judge. His money gave him with Spriggan is because his wife betrayed him. When they were done with him, he didn't have any place left to go. Yeah, maybe, you know, they did have like a, you know, a nice relationship, but they betrayed him, and he's actually a nice guy. Ever since he's only taking human woman. Oh, okay, never mind. It's the fairy wives who betrayed him. Human woman and his wives. It says that at least slaves will never betray him. Okay, you know, maybe he's you know, we don't know. That's why he's called Boggart the Loveless. If you ask me though, I think he still wants love. He just doesn't trust it anymore. I see. Sounds like he's been through a lot. That just makes the fact that he still managed to build an amazing castle even more impressive. You really have a thing for castles, huh, niece? Maybe you really are from the upper class world, then. Got anything coming back to you yet? It'd be great if you could at least tell us where you're from. I still can't remember anything from before you all saved me. But I do get the feeling I had something very important I needed to accomplish. Well, guys, of course you do. You're the child of prophecy. You're the Tomlin who's gonna keep us all safe. The one who's gonna save all of Britain. Hope you're right. I've seen so many different sides of Britain on the way here. I know it's been less than 10 days since we started traveling together, but I've seen enough to know that it's a beautiful, beautiful country. This pet power possessed really is meant to keep this country safe. Nothing would make me happier. Hey, Wag, Rob, gonna have to go through the checkpoint soon. This is our last chance to let her go. They would call a go-between and get this over with. Oh, right. Probably not a good idea to go into Sheffield right now. Then again, we've also come this far. I want her to stick together a little bit more, right? Are they still planning on like selling Mashu, or are they just cool with her now? Huh? Aren't we gonna introduce Anise to Boggart, Rob? Of course you gotta go to the castle. Fine. Just do what you want. Okay, so no, they're just gonna let her ring the bell, I guess? Well, try to at least. We only just started being merchants because we couldn't cut it as thieves. This kind of merch is always gonna be too rich for our blood. Question mark? Or are they selling? Oh yeah, Foe! Hey, Foe. We're totally not Foe. And so the ferry's cart stopped in Sheffield. At this point, Horsey was still sleeping in the nameless woods. Oh! Okay. This is... How long did we spend in there? And Da Vinci had just become acquainted with Mike, the pub owner in Salisbury. And so this other child of prophecy made her way into Sheffield, none the wiser that they're in the midst of a rebellion against High Queen Morgan. Oh, okay, so if they think she's the actual child of prophecy, then it's a good thing. That little girl is your child of prophecy? Yes, sir, Mr. Boggart, sir. For sure of it. How about that? She's got iron armor, an iron shield, a dangerous-looking iron pipe. She does? She's strong enough to smash boulders. Please don't ask us where she came from. That's her secret to keep. We're positive Anise here's the child of prophecy who's gonna save Britain. So we're hoping you'll treat her well and appraise her accordingly. Idiots. Really think you could put one over on me? That girl's no fairy. She's a human. Huh? Anise is human? You're joking. Right? Right? She's got just as much magical energy as a fairy. That's no human could possibly be that strong. Not necessarily. It's very rare, but there's some humans who are also fearsome warriors. That girl there does smell like a fairy. She also has just a whiff of human about her. So they can't detect servants, but she's a demi-servant, so... You must think I'm a fool if you really believed you could pawn such defective merchandise off on me. Here in my city of Sheffield, liars are no better than criminals. Fraud is a crime punishable by death. No, not Goblin Bros. Guards, arrest the... This is the music that plays before a wyvern fight, but it's 0 AP. I feel lied to. Arrest those merchants and have them hanged. Just throw the girl in a prison cell. Yes, sir. Save us, Anise! Oh, she's actually saving them. Ah! Play the whale home scream. Sorry, but please stand down. Also, Grob and Wag are not liars. Can't remember anything right now, so I don't know if I really am the child of prophecy or not. But if they believe I am, then that's what I'm going to be for them. Okay, so if we're going to treat them like criminals, I insist you treat me like one too. Anise! Okay, so we're all dead. How's this girl so strong? Get the Fang soldiers over here. She's too much for us alone. Whatever you do, keep Lord Boggart safe. Hold it. No need for that. This girl means us no harm. Seems you weren't pulling a fast one after all. Very well, I'll hear you out. Go ahead and give the merchants their payment. Now what is your name, brave girl? Rob and Wag call me Anise. It's a lovely name. Anise? Oh, fair. Do you generally make a habit of eating children? No. Forget about going by Anise. Is that a fairy name? You there. Are there any guards who can still move? Yes, sir. The others are still numb from that earlier attack. I think I'm more or less recovered. Take this girl to Habitrot's tailor. Oh! Okay. Tailoring workshop. Then when she's ready, take her to the royal chambers. Hold on, I want to look up... I think I know who Habitrot is. Like, from a, fairy tale standpoint. I believe, a lady was locked up in a tower, and she was told to, make, a dress. And, with nothing. And every night, Habitrot would come and make a dress, and then the king was like, okay, make an even better dress. And so, Habitrot kept coming in. Yeah, let me see. Folktale. Looks like I was wrong. She's an old, deformed woman who lives underground with a group of other spinsters, all disfigured by their work. Habitrot spun yarn for a local girl and convinced the girl's new husband that she'll never spin again. Okay, I guess I mixed her up with someone. Never seen a woman like this one before. I'd rather she had more meat on her bones. That attack of hers was a sight to behold. Today's your lucky day, girl. You'll be my partner tonight. Oh. Once you've cleansed yourself, you're to wait for my arrival this evening. My 60-second bride. It's probably fan art of this. What? You're taking Anise as a bride? Question mark? Yeah, you know, you can keep her. So she came to the fairy who would serve as her final bastion. The workshop of Habitat, the ever-cheerful fairy beloved by everyone in Sheffield. Abby Cat, please don't be mad, Abby Cat. I know you've already got a lot on your plate. Lord Boggart has a new job for you. Anything pussyfooting around will make me say yes? I already told you not to bring me any more work. Yeah, so she's like... I know nothing about her, actually. But, spoilers, she's on Lost Boat 7 too, so I assume she sticks around. I don't come here to stitch together armor and spears and bags. I came here to sew dresses, dang it. Maybe she's like the Naja of Lost Boat 7, like... Well, how do we even bring her along? Do we summon... Is she a servant? Because obviously, you know, she's a fairy. I assume she's gonna get, you know, deleted when the Lost Boat goes away. So that's weird. But, I don't... I'm kind of assuming if she sticks around for Lost Boat 7, they're probably just gonna kill her off and be like, ah ha ha, look at that, a character you know so well dying. You know, like Naja, although they kind of screwed that one up. Didn't they do that in Olympus? Did they? I thought they did. I can't think of anything. Do you have any idea who I am? Lady gosh darn, pardon my French, Habitat, the greatest dressmaker in all of Britain. Excuse me. Boggart said I was supposed to get changed here? Right. Abby Cat, you finally lose it? And you've always been kind of a mess, but... Alright, finally a job worth doing. Thus my waiting is paid off. She's like, oh my god, okay, if I get her in the right outfit, they're gonna make so much fan art of this, I'm gonna be rich. Don't tell me. Boggart wants me to make this girl an outfit, right? I'll have it done in less than no time. I mean, just look at how cute she is. That settles it. I'm making her my bride. Bride? Does that mean I'm going to be marrying her and Boggart? Oh, don't pay her any attention. This fairy's always been a little off. She just showed up not too long ago after we started looking for a fairy who could make bridal dresses. She's definitely good at her job. She's also pretty well, weird, old-fashioned, unflappable? What does that even mean? So I'm not sure if she fully understands that we're rebelling against Morgan here. So she is good at her job. So she's always claiming she's a friend to all brides or something. That's me, Habitat the Spinner, professional seamster. This fairy's all about helping blushing brides before their big day. But never mind that. All set to get started, so let's take your measurements. I wasn't talking to you. Go on, get out of here. Give us some privacy. Tell Boggart he'll have to wait another day. He always thinks these things take way less time than they do. Got it. How about some milk? Should I bring some by later? Of course. This is your reward for all my hard work, after all. Don't forget to heat it up. I kind of love her already. Does she have cat ears under there? Hi there, young miss. It's okay, you don't have to be scared. This is all happening so fast you must be totally bewildered, huh? Well, don't worry, I'm on your side. After all, I'm a Habitat, friend to brides with bright futures ahead of them everywhere. No more stuffy iron armor for you. Gonna make you the best dress ever. Thank you, Abby Cat. I'm a niece. Oh, right. Boggart said I'm not supposed to use that name anymore. Is a niece the name of someone special to him? A niece, huh? Yeah, it's definitely not a good name for you. There used to be a scary fairy called Black Anise, who went around abducting and eating children. I wonder if they're gonna... Also, this song is nice. I think this is the first time it's ever been used. I wonder if this is like Habitat's theme. But I wonder if Black Anise is gonna show back up or something. Seems like a weird thing to name drop. Although Nasu just loves to do that, so... You don't need a name like that. Let's see, pardon me. Oh, what's your favorite kind of potato? Oh, you like mashed potatoes? How about mash? I know. How'd you know? I'm gonna call you Mashu, because you love mashed potatoes. You alright with that? Okay. I hate to say goodbye to a niece, but Mashu sounds fine too. But why did you pick Mashu? This is written on your shield, see? Right here on the inside, in chalk. How would... No one would think that's a name, though. Oh wow, you're right. Such big letters, too. Can't believe I never noticed before. You're responsible enough to write your name on your things, but then you forget your own name? That's funny. And so she gained her true name, but only in the most superficial sense. Still take some time before she returned to being Mashu in both name and soul. I wonder, like... Because for us, Oberon just showed up and was like, hey, Horsey, and we're like, oh, I'm not Lysander. But here, Mashu gets her name back, but she's like, oh, okay. Wonder if Oberon, like, used magic to make us remember. Okay, now that your measurements are all done, it's time to get to work. Do you have any preferences when it comes to color and stuff? I know your armor is mostly black, but I bet you look great in white. Abijah began happily cutting away with her scissors. New background too, I think. And the next day, the best time of Habitat's life came to an end. There, all done. You can open your eyes now, Mashu. Go ahead, go take a look in the mirror. Oh, there's a white mage. This is wonderful, Happy-Cat. I love it. It's easy to move in and warm and so very soft. Almost feels like I'm wrapped in stars. It's a cool outfit. Can't believe I'm getting such a lovely outfit so soon after I got here. Must be the luckiest bride in the world. Morning, Mashu. So we all know that it's illegal for the main heroine to have sex with anyone, especially the main character. But especially not the main character, sorry. So we all know, like, what, Habitat's gonna help her break out or something? With the Goblin Bros. It's gonna be cool. Although I would love Nasu just for the sheer, like... I don't even know the right word. Like, there would be so much blowback if, like, Mashu actually did, you know, have sex with, like, the furry guy. What's his name? Boggart? Like, imagine how mad people would be. Like, it'd be kind of like, really weird writing, right? But just for the sheer hilarity of the internet outrage, it'd be something. And now our story begins in earnest. For the time being, the girl was no longer a shield bearer, but a lady, the envy of everyone. Thus began her days of splendor and delight, easily one of the few and most peaceful times in all of Fairy Britain. At least, for the short time it lasted before Sheffield Castle was razed to the ground. Okay, I think I know how this story ends. Oh, that's Area 1. Okay. Do you think we have any battles? Oh, well, speak of the devil, yeah. Oh yeah, so I have a couple of quartz, but all the Lost Boat 6 banners are gone now. It's Narrow Fest time, so just going back to saving quartz. I think I'm saving up for Anastasia Summer? Comes out this year, right? From the moment the first rays of morning light lit the sky, Sheffield's Castletown was abuzz with excitement. Overnight, rumors of the Lord's new lady, the knight in iron armor, had spread in a flash. He said she was more than a match for both the Black Dogs and the Moors, and she was even stronger than the Boggart himself. More on that later. Yeah. Did you hear about the new lady yet? Says she even set Lord Boggart flying. He withstood a blow from Gawain. Isn't that amazing? The merchants who brought her here say she's the child of prophecy. That's true, we might actually be able to go back to Norwich. Oh yeah, I got a peek at her in the castle yesterday. Oh hey, human soldier! She's definitely the real child of prophecy. You tell she's no ordinary fairy. She's something different about her. Thought my heart was gonna melt when she smiled at me. She might even be as much of a beauty as Lancelot. Heh, you hear that, wagon Winky? But this isn't... The other one's name Winky? Old Town's talking about a niece. I mean, Mashu. Boggart paid us a boatload of cash for her. But we'll be all set for winter this year. Too bad we can't see Mashu anymore, though. Can fairies freeze to death? What's wrong with winter? I don't think she's gonna live in the castle. Then we'd all be together forever. Don't be stupid. Gotta be patient. Boggart's bound to get bored of her eventually, and when he does, we'll take her to Edinburgh. Is it Edinburgh? I know they say it weird. I just know Knocknarea, right? Up north would pay even more for the Shroud of Prophecy. Oh, come on, his name is Winky. Not you too, Rob? Wag, I can understand, but you. Mashu's just merchandise. And then we've sold her, that's it. This guy's the biggest tsundere. We know that he secretly loves Mashu. We're done. There's nothing tying us together anymore. Then we leave Sheffield before it's too late. The longer we stay, the harder it will be to make our escape. Escape? What do you want to escape, Winky? Got money now, right? Are we gonna stay here until spring? Yeah, Mashu protected us. Nobody ever protected strays like me and Wag before. So we're gonna stay here until we return the favor. You wanna go, Winky? You can go. No, you're not like us strays who drifted here. Actually from the land of the Fae. You're way smarter than us. You'll be fine on your own no matter where you go. Giving me too much credit. More clever some twisted guy thinks they are. Less capable they are of changing what they believe. Winky, dude, don't say ominous stuff like that. You're gonna die. He's gonna die taking a bullet for Mashu. Just so we're clear, I do not believe you're the actual Shroud of Prophecy. The only reason I'm letting the townspeople believe different is that it suits me. And let me be clear about one more thing. You have no right to voice your opinion here. I just need more than power if I'm going to defeat Morgan. I'm also going to need the grace and dignity of a king. You're no more than an ornament to that end. All you need to do is stand by my side as a beautiful queen. Yes, Lord Boggart. Conduct myself with the dignity of a queen worthy of Sheffield. By the way, did you sleep well last night? Very sorry again for how rudely I reacted. Oh, that. Don't have a scratch on me. Don't worry your pretty little head over it. What happened last night? Now then, guards. I'm going to see how our soldiers' training is coming along at the barracks. Keep an eye on my lady. Make sure she doesn't escape or leave the castle at all, for that matter. Yes, Lord Boggart. Leave it to us. She gonna sit on the throne? Sit on the throne, Mashu. Cruel as Boggart was, he was also an excellent lord. He spared no effort gathering mercenaries, training soldiers, reinforcing his ramparts in preparation for the inevitable battle against High Queen Morgan's army. He made sure his army would be strong, because he was sick and tired of losing. Although he was internally driven by his fear of failure, at this time, Boggart was still regarded as a good ruler. What happened? What does it mean at this time? Acting dignified, sit on the throne. Puffing out chest and putting on airs. Realizing there's more to dignity than that. Lady Mashu. Yes, I'm the queen. Do you have a problem with that? I know, my lady. So, you're Lord Boggart's wife, right? Means you're now one of the lords of Sheffield, right? Well, with all that in mind, my favor to ask you on behalf of the citizens. Oh, she's holding court. Okay. Beginning lots of eyewitness reports of Moors spotted in western Sheffield. There's some wyverns. According to the merchants who brought you here, the Moors have no effect on you. Didn't they just say not to let her out of the castle? Fang Clan does have more resistance to the Moors' poison than the other clans, but still hurts like hell. So if it's not too much to ask, we're hoping we might be able to ask you for your assistance. And that's why you brought me all this way. And I'll be glad to handle this. Since I destroyed part of the castle's walls last night, it's only right that I do my part to help. What happened last night? Oh, the Applechat's here? Dang it, how are you always so dang cute? It's not what's important right now. What do you think you're doing, Mashu? What do you think you're doing, guard? When do things get so bad in the land of the Fae that we have to send our lady out to fight? I'm gonna tell Boggart about this, you know? But it's the duty of a lord and his wife to protect their territory, right? So she's already evil as far as Queen Morgan is concerned, so... Calling my bride evil? Have you seen how cute Mashu is? Yeah, the new outfit is pretty cute. She's the happiest bride in the world. She won't even catch a butterfly or pick a flower or... Oh, yeah, they don't have a combat thing for that. Why are you wearing your old armor? You didn't rip up my dress, did you? Oh, no, not at all. I'm still wearing your dress beneath my armor. What? Wait, can Mashu, like, change clothes with, like, magic? Like, servants can do that, right? Gonna get all wrinkled. Have to make a new one. That can wait until after we've taken care of this. Not gonna make you fight in this battle all on your own. Gonna be right there beside you. You can't do that, Happy Cat. The Moors touch you, you'll... All you need to handle Moors is a little ingenuity. It's not my fault fairies these days can't think for themselves. More importantly, my name is Habitat. I don't care if other fairies call me Happy Cat, but you're not allowed. Huh? Why only me? That's just mean. Okay. Yeah, so there is one thing that's happened recently that I don't know how it... Okay, hold on. Sorry, I was taking a drink of water. The 8th anniversary server on the Japanese server, right? Spoilers, I guess? Their name is like the Witch of Tonaliko? I don't know how to say it. They are Castoria and Morgan? I have no idea. What is your noble panda? Is it AoE, right? Kind of weird though. Yeah, but the Witch of Tonaliko, I don't know. I assume that's something that is going to happen in Lost Boat 6. Where Morgan and Castoria fuse to become a super being. And that's why people love Morgan so much. She's actually a saber face in disguise. I mean, that'd be an interesting plot twist. That's why there's 3 Morgans. Because there's also 3 Castoria. I don't know. Legit, no clue what's going on with the new servant. Just there's something going on. That's why I hate fighting. All that work for almost no reward. That was amazing, Habitrot. Never seen another fairy move like that. You think? But we artisans do need to be able to complete surprise rush orders in a single day. Me, I can make a new bridal dress in the time it takes me... in the time it takes the sun to set and rise again. That's why they call me Happy Cat the Speedster. I can't believe what I just saw either. No wonder Lord Boggart holds you in such high regard. The Wing Clan make that spool of yours? But wait. Besides Morgan, the Wing Clan died out 1200 years ago. Morgan? The Game Master Morgan? Huh. Didn't know she was still alive. Maybe we should pass the name on to her daughter. Hell, whatever. Now that we've taken care of the Moors, are you gonna show me your appreciation? And treat us to the kind, yummy lunch we deserve? I know we're not allowed to enjoy eating with Boggarts, but that won't be a problem in the castle town. Of course. Been waiting to introduce Lady Masha to everyone anyway. You sure that's a good idea? Lord Boggart did say I wasn't supposed to stand out. I'll be fine. We won't be back until nighttime anyway. There's a big slog coming all this way, right? Well, it's only right we make the most of it. The fairies of Sheffield love human culture, so they're not prejudiced against humans at all. Trust me, they're gonna love you down at the pub. Be happy, you'll be happy, and I'll be happy. Exactly. Says Lord Boggart prohibits us from treating humans like slaves. Oh hey! He's not too bad then. I mean, besides buying slaves and marrying them, which... presumably, you know... Well, we don't know if he rapes them. You know, he could be a nice guy for all we know. This is only fair since we've all been banished. So we really are equals here. Honestly, I don't know what we would do without our humans. Like, there's only one human woman in particular I'd like to propose to myself. Huh? Is that so? Sheffield really is all about freedom then. Here I thought he was just talking big about not doing things like Queen Morgan. Sorry, you said you're all banished? Oh, you mean you didn't know? The place used to be a ghost town up until about 100 years ago. Interesting. It wasn't until Lord Boggart and the rest of us rebuilt it that Sheffield became what it is today. We used to all live in Norwich, at least until it's Lord Spriggan had us all banished. Spriggan is the elf guy, right? We wandered around it for a long time with nowhere to go until we ended up here. Which is why we can't just abandon Norwich now. Might have been banished from it, but still our hometown. So if the Queen isn't going to do anything about the calamity pool building up there, we will. That's why Lord Boggart is revolting against her. Just to save Norwich before it's too late. Not? Still going, huh? What? No hood? Ooh. It's a 10 out of 10 with hood, 0 out of 10 without hood. Hoods are cool. We all know this. Shortly before nightfall, the time of day known in your world as twilight, the girl stood alone atop the castle walls, looking out over the land of the Fae. At the Isle of Britain, beautiful and lonesome, that stretched out under the endless twilight sky. What are you doing here? Have you forgotten the way back to the castle? Oh, hello, Boggart. Scenery here is so nice, isn't it? You'll refer to me as Lord Boggart. I'll not tolerate disrespect. And yes, of course the view here is nice. So I can see into any enemy forces that attempt to invade my territory. I suspect you and I are using the term nice very differently. Hey, he's self-aware! This was a battlefield. Like the bloodstains have only recently faded. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Now when I still don't know anything about this town. Is this... Yes? You say something, Lord Boggart? Never mind. Does the scenery truly seem nice to you? Even with all these desolate hills as far as the eye can see, a world ruled by fairies rather than humans? Yes, it does. It seems wonderfully precious. There's something very forlorn about this scenery. Something endearing, too. You tell that everyone is suffering here. Rob, Wag, Winky. The people I've met in the other towns. The people of Sheffield. Everyone. I don't know what it is that's causing their suffering. I do know that, in spite of it, they all consider this their home. They want to keep living here, even if it's hard. So many people still love Britain. Can't imagine it could be such an awful place. How shallow. This is exactly why humans are so difficult to deal with. He's a tsundere. Go back to the castle before you distract the soldiers in their barracks. Won't be back until late tonight, so talk to Habertron if you can't sleep. I will. Thank you for your concern, Lord Boggart. Wasn't that nice of him? Lord Boggart really is a wonderful lord, isn't he? Don't let him fool you, Mashu! Good guys don't demand people call them Lord. You think so? No, that was just to keep his reputation intact. After all, he looked very unhappy when I called him Lord before. What? That's even worse. Does that Lionhead actually think he's some devoted husband or something? You're only married on paper. He's got no right going around tricking my bride like that. Only on paper? So, our marriage is a fraud? Does this mean I'm actually a wicked woman who's deceiving kind and earnest Lord Boggart with my feminine charms? That I'm both a child of prophecy and a femme fatale like no other? Yeah, go with that. Yeah, maybe you are. No wonder you're too much for Boggart to handle, especially since he's hopeless against anyone who won't detest him. Practically his natural enemy, and Boggart's predecessor must have gotten up to some real bad stuff for him to be in this predicament. Huh? What do you mean he's hopeless against anyone who doesn't detest him? All that? It's all about fairies' most fundamental desires and unique traits. Humans' emotions change all the time. One moment they'll want to be loved, the next hated. Or they'll want to protect someone one moment, and hurt them the next. Fairies' desires are much less mutable. In Boggart's case, he uses his rational mind to keep his violent impulses in check. So he can't make full use of his abilities unless he's both hating and hated by someone. Basically, thanks to who you are, it's impossible for him to be too aggressive. Thanks to who I am. But I still don't know who I am. I don't remember anything about my past. I don't even know my name until recently. Before I came here, before Rob, Wag, and Winky began calling me the Child of Prophecy, I had no idea what I should do, or even what I was supposed to do. No, for that matter. Did I even have a self before I lost my memories? Why do you ask that? Oh, the song! There's only one thing I've learned from losing my memories. Something missing in my heart. There's a hole right through it, like your character has no reason to exist in the Lost Boats. All the fairies I might have a purpose, something they intrinsically seek. Is it also getting self-aware? Is he acknowledging that Masha should have just died at the end of part 1? Some of them help others for money, some of them hurt others for money. But I don't have anything like that. Whenever I try to help someone, I always end up realizing the same thing. What is it I want right now? What is it that drove me to help them? I don't know. It makes me feel very empty inside. I have a heart, so I know I can't get away with this forever. I don't think I was even aware of that emptiness before I lost my memories. And now, I can't help but notice it. After all, I don't have any memories left to cover it up. Something was missing in me. Well, that's not right. There's a gap in me that's long been ready to receive something, but I refuse to try and fill it. Don't take that line out of context. So I find it very hard to believe that there's anything I can do. Apatrap blinked in astonishment at the girl's surprised confession. Losing her memories was not all bad. It made her aware of a serious problem. Is Mashu actually gonna get character development? Oh my god. What the heck? I never thought it could happen again. Well, hey, most people don't really know who they are or what it is they want. They say that kind of thing becomes clear on your deathbed, but for better or worse, we're still alive. You need something to drive you, a goal you can be proud of, but also help you learn to love yourself. You said you have a hole through you, right? And you're not trying to figure out what you should do as a person. You're trying to figure out what you want to do. Maybe that's not the kind of thing you notice when you're already leaning on others. But this journey is going to be just for you, so you can find it yourself. Oh, don't make me start liking Mashu. Please, please don't. Don't make her a character, Nasu. Don't listen to her too closely. She's going to bail before this is over. It'll be a long, long time before the girl finds an answer she's comfortable with. For the time being, the fairy's words are just meant as advice to cheer her up, in the hopes that one day, they'll form the core of the wheels you'll use to spin your own thread. End of arrow? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna cut it for a second. I'll be right back. Oh, hold on. Wait for this to end. What if there's like a surprise? The map blows up. Hey, it could happen. Oh, quartz fragment. Yay. Any second now. Okay. Yeah, okay. No explosion. Yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Let's finish off this chapter, eh? Where are we now? It's still Mashu, obviously, right? It's nighttime. Alright, I almost forgot a very important part. Oh, we're gonna get the, what do they call them? The polar bear incidents? Do you mind if we just rewind just a little bit? I didn't think we'd get to see this. Been waiting for you, my lord. Must be tired after a hard day's work. Oh, hey, YouTube, you might have to censor this scene. So just, hold on, I'm gonna... No, okay. I could get an OBS and just, like, black out the screen, but I don't want to mess with that. Is that your attempt at playing the model wife? Impertinent whelp. I don't see what you're doing here, clever lass. Actually, you just want someone to tell him that everything's gonna be okay and to hug him. Playing along obediently will do nothing to change your fate, Grand Order. My only objective is the throne. Everything I do is in service of defeating the clans and killing Morgan. You are no exception, child of prophecy. Quite used to betting humans. To deflower you. No, he means that, in a... Not... okay, I don't know how to... I don't know how to bend that one. I'll not be gentle. Okay, maybe he is a jerk. But if you wish to fight back, you're welcome to try. This is the room in Sheffield Castle's guest house that was prepared for Mashu. On the night of the child of prophecy was clothed in a bridal dress and told to await Boggart's arrival. This is what happened during your first night as Boggart's 60-second bridal. I already let her show this on YouTube, but I should feel like this is a... Ah! Okay, it's okay, guys. We're playing the funny music. It's not a creepy rape scene. We have the funny music playing. It's okay. What was that? Are we under attack? Huh? Lord Boggart? What in the world happened? The wall by the throne is ruined. Everyone come quick. The enemy's trying to kill Lord Boggart. I mean, he did say she was allowed to try. Hold it, I'm fine. Do not call the other guards. They just slipped, that's all. Oh, terribly sorry, sir. No, it's amazing you're alright after falling over 50 meters. Guess that's why they call you the Stone Lion, Lord Boggart. I'm so sorry, Boggart. I'll be right down. Are you okay? Are you hurt? Again, I'm so sorry. It's actually very nervous about all this. So even though you just lost your balance from being tired and you're only trying to grab my shoulders for support, you surprised me so much I just shoved out with my hands. Never expected you to go flying so far. It's very hard not to let the sudden realization of what actually happened show on its face. Guard, you should tell no one else about this. Is that clear? Yes, sir. Of course, sir. I didn't see anything, sir. If you excuse me, I must get back to my duties. That's him laughing. Child of Prophecy is amazing. Can't wait to tell everyone about this. Boggart, would you like me to grab your back? No, don't touch me ever again. What kind of wife knocks her husband out of a castle on their first night together? Okay. The rumor spread overnight. They spoke of an iron woman who could even throw Lord Boggart from his own castle. That she was a strong, kind, and eccentric. A new Tomlin like no one had ever seen before. Tomlin Galahad. Galahad? Galahad. It could be pronounced like that, you don't know. So, I wasn't counting, that's like 2 or 3 days? And Sheffield's been like a whole new town ever since Lady Mashu got here. She consider the moors for us, she helps us out with anything we ask of her. Best of all, she even keeps Lord Boggart from acting up. Like he's back to his old self again. So I'm assuming Morgan's gonna like nuke Sheffield, but Mashu's gonna Lord Camelot and save herself in Habitat, but everyone else dies. Not even the Queen's army can stop us now. Norwich is as good as back in our hands. A day's toast to Lady Mashu, toast to Lord Boggart. Toast to our knight, the Knight of Sheffield. Cheers! Yeah! Woo! Must be nice to be you, Wag. The Knight of Sheffield, huh? Mashu's the child of prophecy, remember? She's not just Sheffield's knight. Sure, those princess clothes look great on her, but there's something special about her. She's more than that. Yes, me and Mashu look plenty elegant in that iron armor of hers, too. What, you jealous of Boggart now, Rob? Did you forget you're the ones who brought her here? Of course not. Just think it's sick how everyone in town is carrying on about her. I mean, no, it's kind of the same for us, but still. He wants to be the only one to love Mashu. Every morning I see Mashu looking out at the horizon from on top of the ramparts. She always looks so lovely. She used to smile all the time. She used to be really happy. Makes me wonder if maybe we made a big mistake. Is that so? So what, you don't think Mashu's the child of prophecy after all now? She's just a lucky find at first. She's another piece of merchandise. Then she started talking to us like we were equals. Before I knew it, I got attached to her. Me and Wag aren't from Fairy Britain. Drifted from the outside. Basically floatsome. Is that how you say that? I've never heard someone say it. I've never actually looked up how to say it. Objects, humans, sometimes even fairies. They wash ashore here sometimes. They're like changelings in a way. Floatsome? I've heard that term before. This is pretty typical of Morgan's reign. We're not part of any clan. We didn't spring up naturally. We don't belong anywhere. One day, Queen Morgan's soldiers caught us, branded us with command spells, just let us go. They knew we'd die when we got squeezed for our existence tax at the end of the year, so they didn't even bother killing us. So I threw myself into any kind of work I could find, no matter how dirty. But I love my goblin bros. You know what Wag is like? He doesn't even know what's going on half the time. So I'm like his big brother. It's my duty to at least make sure he's got enough to eat. My only purpose every year is making sure we survived. At least that kept us from becoming Moors. But unfortunately, also made me forget a bunch of things. Hesitation, uncertainty, compassion. Next thing I knew, I was thinking I was a full-blown bad guy that could do whatever I wanted. It would have been a lot easier if it just stayed like that. Being around Mashu made me realize I hadn't forgotten my values after all. Child of Prophecy is supposed to save the fairies of Fairy Britain, right? Got nothing to do with us, so she's never been truly a part of this land. So no, I'm sure she's not the real Child of Prophecy. The real Child of Prophecy would never save us. And these might be a fake Child of Prophecy. She's even better than the real one. Hey, don't talk about Artoria like that. Does it mean the reason you're still here in Sheffield is... What do you know, dummy? Go on, get lost, he's tsundere too. What are you even doing here flapping your gums? Do you have some tailoring to do for the lady or something? I sure do. I'm Habitat the Spinner, friend of all brides. Don't worry, I'll make sure Mashu stays safe. If I ever need help, I'll come to you first. Woo! We're not scared of the Moors or the Queen. We're all gonna keep Mashu safe together. You were right, Winky. We just parted way sooner. Why'd the music stop? No. So it never... Winky? Where'd it go, Winky? Winky! Fourth platoon has returned from Edinburgh, Lord Boggart. They weren't able to meet with Knocknaray. They were successful with their business negotiations. They managed to procure iron weapons then. Give the weapons to the fairies and take the armor to the humans' barracks. Just having humans around will be enough to empower our fairy soldiers. They don't need to take part in the fighting. All they need to do is stay alive. Yes, sir. I'll have the tailor fit them for armor right away. Now, where is the child of prophecy? Down in the town again? I thought I told her to stay by my throne. No wife of a lord should conduct herself so thoughtlessly. Who told you she could come and go as she pleases? Was it Habertrot? If you think she can do whatever she likes just because I value her tailoring skills, she is gravely mistaken. Tell her and the Child of Prophecy that their next infection will be their last. They actually called her the Child of Prophecy. Well, I guess he's trying to... He wants people to think that it's her. Well, the thing is, sir, Lady Masha said she wanted to be of use to you as best she could, so... She wants to be of use to me, that she should obey me. I'm the law in Sheffield. Any who refuse to abide by it shall be dealt with harshly, regardless of their reasons for doing so. Hey there, boss. Heard to get some new gear, so I stopped by to make sure it isn't all just junk. Let's get your fur ruffled, Lord Boggart. I see. Your own nerves comes Masha was in here, right? And get it. She's super strong after all. With the army from New Darlington that's supposedly heading this way. Probably want her by your side to keep you safe since you're revolting against the Queen and all, huh? Don't be ridiculous. Don't need any protection. The girl would only make more trouble for me if she were nearby. It shouldn't matter where Masha goes, should it, Star? Da Vinci? And all you care about is having the Child of Prophecy here in Sheffield, right, Boggart? Just can't keep your mouth shut, can you? Lucky there's no other fairy around who can do your job, or it'd have twisted your head clean off by now. She knows that it is taking advantage of it. She's too useful to be killed. Fine, I'll let the Child of Prophecy go wherever she likes during the day. Also, she's too cute to be killed too. What's under the hat? It could be anything. But be warned, Habertrot. There'll be consequences if you don't deliver on the promises you've been making. That iron cylinder that was brought here with the girl is similar to Morgan's spear, yes? What cylinder? The black barrel? Have you figured out how it works? Is it something we can use? I have no idea how it works. I think I can at least get it to fire. Not sure that's how it's meant to be used, though. Just touching it makes me feel sick. Okay, it's the black barrel. Whatever that thing is, I don't think it's even supposed to exist. Can't imagine why Masha had something like that. Whatever it is, it's really doesn't suit her at all. True. There's yet to even mention it. The fact she's subconsciously avoiding it. Running from it, even. Huh. It's pretty sharp, at least for you, Lord Boggart. Listen to your voice an honest opinion I agree with for one. Never mind the Child of Prophecy. You can use that thing as a weapon. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it is a cannon and all. You know what a cannon is? No? The thing with the chamber that you pack with magical energy ammo. You press it and burn what's inside the chamber until something comes out. The only thing is, it takes a ton of magical energy to use. Enough that most fairies would probably wither and die if they tried. So if you plan on using it, Boggart, you better ensure you're the only one. Don't make your subordinates do it. No normal fairy can fire that thing and hope to survive. So what you're saying is, only those who are truly strong can use it, That's perfect. Be an excellent way to demonstrate that I have what it takes to be king. Oh my god, he's gonna kill himself with the black barrel. I should have known I couldn't get anything through your thick skull. Only humans can use it though, right? Anyway, getting back to what I was saying before. Looks like the Queen's army is finally about to make a move. Are you all ready to face them? What will be your strategy, your great Lord of Sheffield? Thanks to my supporters in Camelot, know exactly how strong the Queen's forces are. You're sending her 3rd Division, which consists of approximately 2,000 soldiers. You must have thought that'd be enough to handle us. Ha. It's almost shocking how little she thinks of us. They'll never be able to get past Sheffield's walls. Our ramparts are made from strips of the world tree's bark. Oh, what? They won't be easily destroyed. We have nothing to fear from the Queen's army without a Tomlin. With Knockner Rays moving south, we can't afford to send more than 1 division. All we have to do is wait for 7 days for them to wear themselves out against the ramparts. Once we held the castle for 7 days, the Queen's 3rd Division will have spent its strength. Then my elite soldiers and I need to only release our pent-up anger from the siege. Plot twist like Tomlin Lancelot comes and just one-shots everyone. So you do have a path to victory in mind. Guess I've worried for nothing then. And have you told Masha this place is going to turn into a battleground in a few days? What am I saying? Of course you have. She's as strong as the Tomlin after all. No, I haven't. I won't. How many times must I tell you there's no need for that? All the Child of Prophecy needs to do is boost my soldiers' morale. Anything else would only get in my way. Make sure you keep your mouth shut, Habitat. That girl is decoration, nothing more. And, nope. Cutting the Mashu, I assume. Good evening, Lord Boggart. It's nice of you to visit me again. Don't misunderstand. Only here to save face in front of my guards. Otherwise, no Fang Fairy worth his fur would even come to the room of a woman who has no intention of bedding. What are you talking about? She goes to bed all the time, like every night. Don't know that I'm here. I'm not about to waste my precious time. Let's discuss the Child of Prophecy tonight. How much do you know about them now that your memories are gone? Not much, I'm afraid. Only they're a fairy. They turned 16 this year. They're destined to save Britain. Outrageous. I think it was possible to be so abominably ignorant. Child of Prophecy story begins 16 years ago. Mashu said that. Angel, the head of the Mir clan, who possessed this prophecy. We already know this. Savior of Britain will be born. One day the true king will defeat the false king for good, okay? Morgan should have every fairy born. Yep. Tried to kill him, which wasn't completely successful. Look, we've been told this like 10 times. I get it, Nasu. You want us to remember this. There many villages didn't like the queen. Some of them hoped that one of the newborns would be the fairy, the child. There are a lot of fake Child of Prophecies. Got it. Someday, some people are even offering 16-year-olds up as tribute. Okay. That alone makes the Child of Prophecy valuable. So every faction in Britain was desperate to find them. For not one fairy ever doubted that Angel's prophecy would come true. Plot twist, he was just making stuff up. You see, they knew this had happened before. There have been other times in Britain histories where a savior had been born to rescue it. Oh, Ask, right? Figure meant to banish the great calamity that comes every 1,000 years. One who channels the voice from paradise. Anyway, all but 2 of the records from the Fae era have been lost. One describes an incident that takes place in the Fae era 4,000, 6,000 years ago. Their single fairy rescued Britain when constant interclan warfare had brought it to the brink of collapse, the cost of their own life. That's Ace, right? Second is the War of Summer in Fae era 2000, which war was raged against the northern fairies who came here from the Isle of Shadows. Ireland? Right? It's Skahawk? Oh! Yeah, in that war, Queen Mab, definitely not related to Maeve at all. That might actually be pronounced Maeve, too. Her army of human soldiers wielded iron weapons nearly succeeded eradicating our ancestors. Then a single fairy stepped in to mediate between the 2 clans, led to the creation of the 6 clans we have today. Savior's name was Ask, meaning ash tree. Okay, so they're the more recent one. Who's the one from long ago? After ending the clan war, she was buried in the remains of Orkney, the northernmost end of Britain. The ignorant low-class fairies may believe the Child of Prophecy is supposed to be the savior reborn, but not me. No matter how many times she may have saved Britain before, she's still lost. The calamity still exists. That alone is proof she does not deserve to be called anyone's savior. Now, if any of the previous saviors succeeded at ridding the world of those accursed wars, calamities that occur with even more frequency, then I would have accepted their claims. I'm assuming the wars have some place in the world, right? Like they are very necessary for fairies to exist or something. I don't know. Notice that everyone in town seems to be afraid of the word calamity. Not just them. Every fairy in every town I visited on the way here was afraid of it. My understanding is that, as terrifying as Queen Morgan may be, fairies still obeyed her because she at least kept them safe from calamities. But now... That's right. Morgan has declared her intention to leave Norwich to its fate. This is her second grave error, after appointing Tristan at Tomlin. I never get such an opportunity again. You're happy about this, Lord Boggart? Can't rally soldiers without a cause for them to believe in. They need something greater than themselves. This Norwich situation is an unprecedented opportunity, Mashu. This chance I've been waiting for to seize the throne. I have no intention of actually saving Norwich, but I'll still use the situation. My call to action couldn't be simpler. Demanded that the Queen rid Norwich of its calamity pool and aid in the restoration of the city. If these demands are not met, then Sheffield will no longer recognize Camelot's rule, and then Morgan brings out the nukes. The Queen will either need to comply with my demands or send out her army to suppress us. Frankly, I don't care which option she chooses. Either will deplete her army. That will give me time to collude with the northern fairies, fight the Round Table army in the south to join our cause. Eventually create an army of my own to rival the Queen's. You're no more than grease for those wheels, Child of Prophecy. Neither need nor expect you to save Britain. Till and unless you recover your memories, you're not to make a move without my permission. All I want for you is to continue giving the people of this town hope. You're no good for anything else. Okay. Still going? Is that sound picking up? Hope not. That's the whole situation in Sheffield. Winky! Boggart has 3,000 soldiers. He's... No. No, he's a double agent. He's a double agent. He's not just a spy. He's not a single agent. 2,000 in his fairy militia and 300 humans. He's also gathering more forces even as we speak. So we probably want to make your move soon. So it would seem. And yet the Queen only authorized Sheffield to assemble soldiers as a deterrent against the Northern Fairies. Now you're telling me there's 5,000 armed rebels in one place there? Makes this the largest rebellion we've ever seen. How many fairies are there? It's owed largely to Lady Tristan crossing a line with her antics. Ever since New Darlington was built, countless fairies have been slaughtered for pure amusement. Now fairies from all across Britain are harboring doubts about Lady Tristan. About High Queen Morgan for making her Tomlin in the first place. You don't have to tell me. Painfully aware of that. Still sworn loyalty to the High Queen. Can't be party to any of that nonsense. Right. Sorry about that. I slipped out. So what about my payment? Very well. Go on, pay him. May have lost his standing, but Boggart is still a powerful leader for the Fang clan. He can easily defeat 1,000 fairies on his own. Send word to Camelot to have Lady Gawain dispatched here, on the double. Okay, just Gawain. Okay, they could survive Gawain. What about the Child of Prophecy? Pretty sure intel that valuable is worth something. Heh, it's a good one. They just captured another Child of Prophecy yesterday. This new one isn't even worth looking into. Sure, Boggart just made her up. Oh, I wouldn't be too quick to dismiss it, officer. Voice from inside the tent. That fairy there was telling the truth. Especially enjoyed this description of this Child of Prophecy. How did it go again? Black iron armor, a huge shield, used to be a girl of about 16, and a black iron cylinder that made you just uneasy to look at? Oh! Oh, you've definitely got my attention now, brother. Please tell me more. What's this girl's name? You do know her name, right? Honestly, I found it strange how you avoided mentioning just that part, even though you're here to sell us intel. I mean, don't you think it's suspicious? I almost makes me think you're not telling us on purpose. Barrel had like a thing for Mashu. Like I forget if it was ever said. I just remember he was acting weird about her. It was mentioned in the prologue, in that like he's kind of creepy. That's how it sounded to you, sorry, but you're wrong. I didn't say because I don't know it. Now, if you're not going to pay me anymore, I'll just be on my way. I want to get back to the south by tomorrow. Hey now, why the rush? Came all this way after all? Come on, chat a spell with us. Don't worry, Winky. Sure, I'll come back to you soon enough. Getting all over your face. Barrel, you better leave Winky alone, I swear. We're gonna save Winky, guys. Like, he didn't even rat out Mashu. See, there's hope for him. He's gonna have a redemption arc. If he doesn't die before that. Central plan. Oh, I wonder... Oh, yeah, lots of notes. Civil wars between the clans push Britain to the edge of destruction. Oh, no. Ask is from the 4,000. Oh, no. They're both Ask. Oh, they're the same savior both times. Gotcha. Okay. This was added. Okay. The wording everyone, Boggart told the story was just a little weird. I thought there was two different saviors. But they're both Ask. I hope I'm saying that name right. I assume we're gonna go see their grave, and that's gonna give Artoria like hope or whatever, and then she's gonna go and ring the 6 bells. Probably after Norwich. Which one's Norwich, this one? I think so. Anyways, see you guys next time. Bye.